Okay, everybody, welcome back. Now, I'm doing this second video here on my FujiFilm GX680 II. Okay, now I have a couple of issues with it. Not really issues, but not the camera itself. Let me tell you. I have this cassette, okay, for an empty spool, and to load this film up, and I was under the impression after it's loaded you can take it with you. Well, you can't. There's not enough clearance on the inside of here if you have a roll of film on this cassette for it to fit inside here, which leaves the biggest question of all is, then why have a case for it if you can't have it pre-spooled, pre-ready to go? And I don't know. It's a nice, rugged, durable case, and it holds it well, but it serves no purpose. Not my purpose. So anyway, another thing I found out is the back that I'm using, the 120 back. Excuse me, I have something in my eye. The 120 back that I'm using is it came out with the 3. Now all 3 backs can be used. 1, 2, and 3, you can use them for either one. They all fit the same way. So it's not a problem. I'm glad that I have that one, simply because the one that comes with the 2, it has an internal battery. And when that battery dies, you know, it is a pain in the butt. Somebody left me a comment, and I'm sorry if I don't have it offhand, I don't have the name, but somebody left a comment on my first video about that back, you know what I mean? And to let me know there was 3. I really appreciate that. That prompted me to check check around on YouTube, and I did find another video of somebody who has the 2, and they were replacing the battery, the internal battery. It's a mess. Let me tell you, they pretty much got to go into the top. They got to heat the wires to remove the solder to take it out, and go down in. It's a big mess, and I don't want to go through any of that. So that being said, I'm glad I have this back. Now, another question that I had was the shutter release cables. Remember I told you that they gave me 4. They gave me 4 shutter release cables, and I didn't know why. Okay, so I finally opened the bag, okay, and I got them out. Okay, one of those shutter release cables is 16 feet long. Yes, 16 feet long. I'm gonna have fun with that cable. I took a couple shots with it already, and I'll put a couple up here for you to see in a second. But that's awesome. Now, when you get to the 8th frame, okay, it beeps. The camera will beep at you. Okay, I've learned that that doesn't mean that you're finished. That means you have 1 left. It's letting you know you have 1 shot left. Okay, it shoots 9. I thought it shot 8. It's an odd number, 9, so I never gave it any thought, okay? But it shoots 9 shots. Now, so the cable release also beeps, which is convenient if you're 16 feet away, okay? That you know, oh wow, I got 1 more shot, and I can either line it up now, or I can go back to it and get it done right. So, that being said, I've been trying to make this video for the past 2 weeks or so, and every time I went out, I shot a small little clip, and I really didn't get into the whole groove of getting this video finished. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to each one of those clips that I may have and show you the photos that I might have taken along with that clip. Okay, so it's going to bounce around from the cemetery to the lake to downtown Lebanon or wherever I'm at. Okay. And I'm going to bounce around a couple, and I'm going to show them to you right here. And then when we come back, I'm going to sit here and we're going to talk about where we're going to go from here. Okay? Take a look at these clips. I hope you enjoy them. So I'm going to take this bridge. Let me see if you can see me down here. That's where I have it set up. I'm debating if I should wait for that lady to cut to the other end over there, because I have my shutter release on there. I might actually do that. So let's take this shot when she gets closer, okay? taking a shot down here in downtown Lebanon. The next one probably going to be at the lake. We'll see what happens. And then here's a couple shots from the cemetery. Okay, so how was that? I hope you enjoyed that. I had a whole lot of fun with this camera. I shot a total of 8 rolls through this camera already, and I had to send out for some more film. I want to try a whole lot of different film stocks with this. What I want to do is challenge myself a little bit further. I only shoot black and white, but I have a feeling that I am going to shoot color with this camera, and when I do that, I might actually make a zine out of it. We'll see. And another idea for a zine that I have is maybe 9th frame, simply because instead of 8, there's 9. So I might use that 9th frame and make a zine out of that, something like that. So I'm spitballing ideas in my head here. So, but that's for my work. As far as this camera goes, it's amazing. It is totally, totally, totally amazing. I want to get a couple filters for it. Unfortunately, the filters are pretty expensive. I mean, I could go cheap and get a $30 filter. It's 82 or 95 millimeter. You know what I mean? The threads on them, so they're kind of big. It can go anywhere from, if I'm looking at a Tiffin, we're talking about $200 for a filter. If we're talking about something from like newer or something like that, then maybe it might be like $30, $35 for the same type. But anyway, so I'm looking into filters and see if I can work with it a little bit better that way. So anyway, so that's my camera, and I hope you have one, and I hope you're enjoying it. And if you have anything that you're doing with yours, or that you found out that yours can do, you know what I mean, that I haven't mentioned, please let me know. Right down here. Write it. Let me know. I take every bit of advice that I can get right now. And I'm loving this camera. I'm learning it. It's a little bit cumbersome to get it out. I did get a new tripod for it. I had to get a video camera tripod for it. And that adds an extra 4 pounds. But I am getting it out in the field. I mean, I did shoot some from the studio inside my office here. Not really a studio. But I did put a shot up there. I hope you like that. And yeah, get out there. Enjoy this camera. It is awesome. Okay. Once I do something new, I'll come back with another video and we'll go through the whole 9 again. Okay, but for now, I'm going to close this video. Thanks for showing up. Don't forget to leave me comments. You know, I take any kind of feedback. You know, thanks for showing up. Don't forget to comment. Like, share, subscribe. If you haven't yet, subscribe. If you want to see any of my stuff, you can go to hiddencityphotography.net is my website. So you can just show up there and take a look around, see if you enjoy anything or whatever. Yeah, welcome. Okay, so take care for now, and I will see you next time.